Micah's fantastic, right? She is amazing. I love everything about her and what she preaches, really. And I'm so fortunate that I've gotten to know her through my wife. So thank you, wife, for making that connection for us. Use everything Micah just taught you. Everything about body language, everything about presence. It's going to make you a more polished closer. No matter how close you are to your clients or how cold you are because you just met them, everyone wants to work with a professional. And then you can choose when to turn off some of the polish, when to relax a little bit, or when to be, nope, all the things that we just went through, right? Soak it up, review those chapters. They're really, really, really important as you become the greatest closer in your market and beyond. So we're back. We're in the lobby of 100 Van Dam, and a lot has happened between myself and my clients from Texas. We've seen a lot today, and they want to get everything done in one day. The wedding is tomorrow, and so they just have today, so I got to move really, really fast. And what happens a lot of times when buyers want to move really, really fast, they start to get anxious. And then they start to get nervous, and then they start to second guess everything. And, oh, should we be doing this really quick? It's a lot of money. Maybe we should take more time. And now the deal is starting to fall apart. They love this building the most. I've shown them a lot of things, but we started here and they like it best. And so I'm doing what I call the red button negotiation. Oftentimes, when you're negotiating, you can do it over the phone, you can do it over email, right? It's just about the numbers, you're going back and forth. But here, when they start to pull out, they told me, oh, maybe we just rent a place, test it out. Let's see if we even come to New York. No, 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 no. You want to close them now. I want to close today. This is the definition of the CODO method. This is close on day one. This is the first day I'm meeting them. So I hit the little red button, which means I'm bringing us all together in one room, in person, to handle the negotiation. Because there's some things that just have to be handled face to face. Now, before they get here, we've got a second. Here's where we are right now. We're actually kind of okay on the price point. I've done my job leading into showing them the properties today to close on day one and talk to them about pricing and set their realistic expectations. Otherwise, they would have shown up and said, oh, hey, we have this budget. Oh, what's it asking? $7,850,000? Let's offer $5 million. And then you're wasting your entire day. That would be a waste of my time. It would be a waste of your time. So we're good on a price of around $7.5 million. It's a big price. It's a good price for this building. Obviously, the seller wants more, but the buyers seem to be okay with that because I've already set the pricing expectations. But they're from Texas, and everything's bigger in Texas and fancier. And so they want things as part of the deal that they've made deal breakers, basically, that I got to get around. For example, they don't like the floors. Apparently, when you're buying in Texas, maybe the developer will switch out the floors or stain the floors different colors. That doesn't happen here. This is New York City. You fix your own floors. 2, they want closets fully built out, customized, everything. Maybe in Texas, that's how it works. This is New York. Build your own closets. It's not going to happen. I guess I could personally build them out closets, but that's going to be tough. And they want a couple other things that, it's the small things that come together at the end of a deal that can end up really killing a deal. It's never going to be just the price or just this. I once nearly lost a $40 million sale because of one blanket. Okay? So, how am I going to bridge this gap? There's things I can do, like furniture. The unit they like is the model unit. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars in furniture in there. Maybe I can include the furniture to offset the wants that they have and turn those wants into desirables and not wants or needs. They just desire them and they can do them on their own because I'm going to give them all this furniture to help bridge that gap. But it's hard to describe that over email or over phone and make it emotionally connected to actually getting this deal done so I can close on day one. So I asked them, by hitting the little red button, let's meet in person back at the building and let's go through it together. Okay, now when we go upstairs, you're gonna see 3 strategies at play as I've mapped them out, right? First is gonna be the setting. It's important that I get them back in the apartment because out of sight is really out of mind, right? This is how it works. They were so excited when they saw this apartment. They went right to the windows, if you remember. So I need to get them in the apartment, in front of the windows, in front of those views. So as they're thinking about potentially killing the deal over the floors, they realize, wait, I'm not even looking at the floors. I'm looking at the view. That's what I love about, oh, I forgot. This is what this is all about, and get them focused on that end game and bring it all into one setting. Second, as part of the red button negotiation, I'm bringing the seller's agent into the room with all of us. I'm bringing everyone together. Usually, we wouldn't do that in a negotiation, right? You're in your corner, the sellers are in their corner, and you're fighting back and forth. Not this time. I'm bringing them into the room so they see that these are real people who have real concerns, who are real buyers, who are here for one day and one day only to get a deal done that will be one of the highest prices per square foot that the building has closed to date if we can get this done. And I want them to see that these people aren't just a name on a paper. It's not just a story with photos of their kids back home and their cattle and, oil reserves, right? These are real human beings. And the third strategy you're going to see is something I call research in action. So I've done the research already. I've got the comps. I've done the math. I know the marketplace, and I'm going to put it into action by using it in front of the seller's agent and in front of my own buyers to let the deal facts, the story there, come together and help us bridge that gap. So like I said, if we get this deal done at 7.5, it will be the highest price per square foot that's been paid for in this building. Forget everything else. That's what's the most important, that price per foot for this developer, and I need her, the seller's agent, to really internalize that and understand that, because it's going to get them to be focused on the end game too. So I've got the setting with the buyers, reminding themselves, oh right, this apartment, oh these views, oh yes, 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 right? It's in sight, it's in mind, okay? And then I've also got research in action helping us get this deal to a close. Let's see if I can do it.